Hey, there you are. I want you to see these flowers here. Do you see how beautiful they are? And just the color, I don't know if you can really get the vividness of the, you know, poignant and fluorescent uh, vibrations from these flowers in the way that I can. But it's just incredible to see what's in my front yard. Wow, look at that. And and I'm gonna smell the roses. And I want you to put your nose on these as well. What did you get from that? Right? I mean, what did you get from that experience? Um, I don't know. It's been a little while since I've spoken to you, and of course, that's not like me feeling like me and you aren't close anymore, and I don't fuck with you like that, and like I'm just um, attempting to distance myself for whatever reason. That's not the case at all. Um, it's this fellowship, and it has taken a lot of my time, a lot of my energy, but I'm coming up on the tail end of it. We have one more week left, and I hope to uh, present you with a different scene or a change of scenery within the next few days. It looks like my parents have invited me to go with them to their timeshare in Myrtle Beach. And I don't think I've been to Myrtle Beach since I was a teenager. Somebody might say, "Hey, you're not that old now," but like, how long ago was that? I mean, it's been a minute. It's been over 10 years, So, well over 10 years for sure. So, I don't even know what Myrtle Beach looks like anymore. I don't know what it looked like when I went back there, honestly. But um, it should be nice. I'll still be working remotely on this fellowship, and that'll take the majority of my time in the evenings, afternoons to the evening time. But I'm excited about it. Not just I'm excited about the change of scenery, but I'm more so excited about like finishing this. Um, it's giving me a lot to think about. Okay, and I think that's the reason why I haven't been like so like boom, boom, boom. I have so much to tell you. I have so much to say to you. Um, it's helped me with formulating my thoughts, framing my narrative, shaping a cohesive story. And, you get a lot of feedback from your peers, from the staff, the advisors, and for people who don't even know you like that. And they just hear you talk and they say, okay, like this is a commonality with you. This is a common theme with you. This is something that you will have to address if you want to ascend, if you want to transcend, if you want to um, take yourself up, or progress, to put it simply. And yeah, like they're right. They're right. Um, there's so much that I want to do as far as, the artistry. Of course, this is Angels in Politics, the broadcast. Um, you are the news. You are the most important individual. You are the most important, piece to this universal puzzle, and you are the integral piece. You are the integral piece. You are you're the conductor, and in order for you to like fully realize that, you have to ascertain your your shortcomings, your learning opportunities. You have to be able to discern where your weaknesses are and also your strengths. Okay, I feel like your strengths might be something that they might be apparent. They might be quite obvious, maybe not, depending on who you are. Um, but yeah, knowing how to get yourself better. Right now, like I've been in my room and I've just been like dealing with the laptop all day and then having my face in front of the computer screen. I'm just super open to receiving this solar energy, and you know I'm a you know I'm the universal cheerleader for the divine feminine. I mean, like I am your inner champion. I am that political campaigner for angels in politics. And somebody might say, what is the campaign? And I'm pushing the angels market. So yeah, and that's the spiritual traits. That's altruism, that's appreciation, that's thankfulness, that is forgiveness, that is faith, that is honesty, humility, humbleness, dedication, enthusiasm, encouragement. That's what I want to promote, and that's what I will scale. The care, the compassion, the passion, the joy de vivre, if you speak French. Yeah, that's really what I'm into. But I'm starting to realize, Gabe, you're gonna have the rubber's gonna have to meet the road eventually. You're not gonna be able to like have this alternative, ancillary life where you're just on the outskirts of civilization, in which you're just under the umbrella or under the wing of your parents and their comfortable, aesthetic with the flowers, and as you can see in the background, the suburban cul-de-sac upbringing in which you know you were brought up in. I matured here, I grew here, I learned here. But now look at you, brother. Now look at you. You want to be self-realized. You want to achieve supreme consciousness. You want to be a person to serve. You want to be of service. Well, this is your time, brother. This is your time, sis. If you're listening, like, this is your time. If it's not today, then when will it be? And not to say you need to like hurt yourself and you need to like jump off a cliff somewhere, or you need to like swim with the sharks today. Like, no, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you, like, now this is your time to evaluate your pain points. This is the time now to be like, okay, so I'm not playing games with motherfuckers anymore, actually. You know what I'm saying? Like, now is the time for you to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I'm going to get everything that I came for right now. Like, now is the time for you to say, I'm not doing that. That relationship that wasn't good for me, I'm not doing that. Like, that food that I was eating that wasn't conducive to my vessel, my spiritual vessel, my emotional vessel, like, I'm not doing that. Like, that lifestyle in which I was living that wasn't promoting, like, a transcendent, idyllic, life in which I'm aligning myself with my purpose. I'm not for that shit anymore. And you're gonna realize, like, yo, the time or the day or the moment in which I speak to these transgressions, to these erroneous, pernicious, factors of my life that have been inhibiting me, preventing me, withholding me from being who I'm truly supposed to be, which is a superhero. And not because I want to wear a cape, it's because that's how I was created. I was created in God's image. I am a masterpiece, not because I think I'm on some self-aggrandizement type of shit. Like, no, it's because I am a piece of the master, and it's been written by the universal hand. And I'm starting to become, like, aligned with my spiritual self, and that self-awareness. You start to feel that sense of oneness with the nature, oneness with your fellow man, oneness with the neighbor, oneness with that young lady, and you don't even know her like that, but people are calling her out of her name, and you're like, no, I'm not with that shit. I'm not with that. So, go to it, like, speak to it, write it down, continue reading, sister, continue reading, brother, continue taking your notes, continue drawing in that sketch pad, continue going on that laptop and looking up those articles and those websites, continue coding, continue learning those computer and programming languages, continue iterating upon those systems and those methodologies that will promote, constructive behavior in achieving what you want to do, because you're on the path. Namaste. Namaskar.